Hi guys, I'm in Boulder, Colorado on Pearl Street Mall at the courthouse, Pearl Street Courthouse, for the Candellight Vigil for the community. Families, 10 families. I had to stop and buy a battery charger. Laura, hi Laura. Had to stop and buy a battery charger, and it's huge. And it's only got a couple of lights on it, so hopefully it'll charge my battery. The fuse must have blown or something in my car, so my car chargers don't work in there. Let's see if I can wrap this up in my bandana holder for this battery. Maybe. Tie it onto my broken tripod. Okay. Sorry, I had to laugh. Car chargers don't work. Car charger doesn't work. Battery doesn't work. And then my other battery charger. So I had one at home that had a little bit of charge on it, and the one that had all full charge is broken. Hence why I had to buy one. Here we are on the Street Ball. Courthouse. I wonder, I could just see us setting up for Janet's kitchen Sunday morning, you know, down here, in here. Where's my Boulder? They have a, what is the houses? Community like here in Boulder? I don't know. I do not know. Okay. So, it's kind of chilly. I got too many buttons. fun. Hello. Testing out the stand, I guess. See the dog here. Cute dog. That would be up here. Yes. For sure. Is this an Inuit? A Northern Inuit?
He's a Native American Indian dog.
Native American Indian dog.
Yeah.
Good.
That's what they call it.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm talking about, Northern Inuits, so you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a northern breed dog. They just made some fancy name from like a mix of them.
What's his name?
Huxley.
Hi, Huxley. Hi, Huxley. He's so pretty.
He's just like, he's got the tunnel vision.
So he's the exact same color as my dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's a Husky Australian Shepherd mix.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a good mix.
Yes. Hi. Say hi.
He's very friendly.
Hi. Yes, you are so friendly. You're so pretty. Beautiful dog.
Thank you.
Yeah. You see, I should watch. Oh, should have picked you up, dragged you with me, huh? So get somebody need to go to. Let me see that. Trash can. So. Hello. How are you? I'm okay. Uh-oh. My tripod's broken. It's so sad. It's so sad. I know. My tripod falls apart in front of him. It's just great. Embarrassing. Hi. Oh, you're sweet. How sweet. I have a Husky Australian Shepherd mix named Boulder Collie. I know, it's so cute. Our dogs. See now, your little sign in the corner or something. I had some flameless candles in my backpack. And I cleaned out my backpack today, and I left the candles out. Isn't that great? Oh. What's his name? Lewis. Oh. Are you loving it, Lewis? How cute. Because I wasn't going to be, I thought you were going to call.
No, I love country.
I am, yeah.
Nobody can be here on our cruise.
I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
No, I just,
Here now.
How you doing?
Good man, how's it been?
Been, going. How about you?
Non-stop.
Yeah. Guess I haven't seen you in a while.
Well, we're pushing Colorado ballot issues.
Yeah. I'm really, because they want people to, they got people vaccinated just for that, so I've not been going up there at all.
No, we're not just getting vaccinated because I volunteer at a food bank.
Yeah.
That's how I got mine early.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes, I know. How you said it. I'm Carol.
I'm Cameron. Nice to meet you. I'm with Denver 7.
I see that.
Yeah. We just run into each other a lot at almost everything.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
My name is Carol. My name is Miriam. To speak Spanish, judging by Nicey.
Quito, gracias.
Aloha, buenas tardes. We have a lot of Spanish speaking people in Boulder now.
Yes, you
From
do.
every country that speaks Spanish, including Spain. We even have a Spain restaurant.
And what is that?
It's called the Gabi Cucina. It's up on North Broadway, and the chef is from Tulare de España.
It's Monday, the 22nd this happened.
What? Today?
On Monday, March 22nd, 2001. Gunman census the logged into the King Super's table.
No, that happened.
Oh.
That happened on 22nd. I was there. I was driving by.
Where?
I was in the store. I was coming from Superior, and I'm driving up. I live in Denver a lot. I'm driving on 93 from Superior.
10 humans lost their lives.
I pulled over in a car. I walked up like
This night, yeah, they're gonna like hide that.
Good idea.
I didn't know.
I went yesterday. I went to the police department afterwards
I was
yesterday.
there this morning.
So yesterday's cars. You can't find the car for the flowers. What I want to know is why are there so many helicopters and airplanes today?
News choppers.
I was walking the
I
dog.
was just down most of the day, but just now got up, I think.
7?
Yeah. But it's a group one. I think multiple.
Okay. 9 News has their own?
No, I think they also use it. I think the only
Okay.
ones that don't, maybe Fox.
Okay.
But I'll get back to them.
Okay. All right, Cameron.
Unless he's spreading any news, I don't know.
I have a flashlight.
Flashlight, no battery in it. What's your battery say? What's your battery say?
We only learned after.
Boys and girls, friends, lovers,
You guys make
always.
peace in Denver.
We're from Denver, yes.
We're here.
That's right.
Is that right?
So we don't get credit.
No, but I'm just wondering what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
good. Right up there.
What time is it?
Just about 7. Left Denver at 6. I got here in time.
All the days you can get my phone.
No snow.
Couldn't take a picture. Oh, does it work? Last time I saw it, it was broken.
Sorry, my first language is English.
I'm just all my life I want to learn Spanish. The grammar.
My grandmother, my My mother's family would speak Spanish around me and my father would teach me.
We're talking about this. I knew that. Oh yeah, my parents too.
I can swear in Spanish because I used to work with a big Mexican crew out of California.
Right.
Like, what'd you just call me, guys?
Pendejo.
What'd you just call me?
Pendejo, right?
And we don't for this,
I can order food. I'm from Chicago. I can order food.
Pendejo grande.
It is. It's nice talking to you too.
Mexican girls I don't know.
I'm gonna save this. Ryan. Save this one. How are you today? We're here in Boulder, Colorado, Wednesday night. Candlelight Vigil. Oh, you found a place over there. Ryan's here, Chanel. He's over there. I was going to say this spot for him. There he is.
driving by. I was driving, northbound at 93 coming from out of town. Oh, she's doing that's my store. I stopped. And I'm like, I didn't know. I just like, I need to get out of here.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming on this beautiful but admittedly very chilly Wednesday evening. My name is Elise Nardi, and before I get into this, I just wanted to say there's PPE all around for anyone that might not have a mask. Just reach out to one of us and we can help you, or you can find them in the center here. The Salvation Army has also been generous enough to provide hot beverages and snacks, which you can find that a ways towards Avanti for those who cannot see me pointing. Like many of you, Boulder is the place that I call home. In fact, there's no place in the world that I love more than this one. Monday's events have made me feel many things, like also, I'm sure, many of you. But most of all, it has rekindled a desire to connect with my community and a sentiment that I'm sure many of you and those watching at home can understand. This vigil has been created by the Boulder community for the Boulder community. Everything that you see here has been graciously donated or volunteered by so many organizers, artists, and others who have been working hard in the last 48 hours to provide this opportunity. I'd like to say thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to not just everyone who made today possible, but to you for coming, for our performers, and all of those who stand with us in solidarity and spirit, here or wherever they may be. I'd like to take this opportunity to hold a moment of silence to honor and reflect on Monday's victims, their families, and all those who have been affected by this tragic event. My heart goes out to you. Let us now take a minute's time to honor the members of our community that we have lost in silence. Thank you, everyone. Before we begin, I'd like to give you a brief overview of tonight's itinerary. As you probably could have inferred, this evening we'll be having three musical performances. First up, we'll have Tom Yaron, Kyla Witt, and Joseph Howe performing Meditation. This act will be followed by Anna Chensney performing Ave Maria, followed by Make You Feel My Love. After these performances have concluded, I just want to say also, I've been reading this from a paper, but the reality is that this event was put together in 48 hours. I am just a regular person. This is my first time organizing an event, and I didn't know what I was doing. So forgive me, please, for any mistakes I made. Thank you. After Anna, and also I'm so sorry to the performers whose last names I'm sure I'm butchering right now. Tom, you especially. Sorry about it. Anyway, after Anna, we will be having Alex Toko performing I Shall Be Released, followed by Down Where the River Bends and Wild Mountain Time. After these performances have concluded, local author, resident of many, many years, and therapist, Michelle Wiener Davis, will be providing some of her remarks before turning the mic over to Boulder City Council, who will open an open discussion forum for the community where anyone who would like to say whatever is on their mind, whatever they are feeling. Genuinely, there are no expectations for this. They come up to the mic. If you would like to do so, please come see me and I'll start creating a list. And without further ado, I will hand the floor over to you all. And once again, thank you so much for coming here tonight. Matthew, Tom, Kyla, and Joseph. Next up, we'll have Anna Chesney, and she will be performing Ave Maria, followed by Make You Feel My Love.
Ave Maria.
the highway. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love. Thank you. Testing. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties for a moment. Thank you, Anna. Next up, we'll have Alex Toko. He will be performing I Shall Be Released, Down Where the River Bends, and Wild Mountain Time. Give it up for Alex.
How's it going, guys? I'd just like to take a second to say my heart is deeply broken. This is pretty much, King Soopers was my normal store, and some of those faces were very familiar to me. And that's why I felt like I had to come out here today and kind of give back with what I could. So this is a song that I felt was appropriate for the time. They say that everything can't be replaced, and they say that every distance is not near, yet I can still see every face of every man who put me here. I see my light come shining from the west out to the east. Any day now, I shall be released. They say that every man needs protection, and they say that every man must fall, and yet I can still see my reflection somewhere so high above this wall. I see my light come shining down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. You say that everything can't be replaced, and they say that every distance is not near. Yet still I can still see everything of every man who put me here. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. Thank you guys.
Light on that, on you?
Sorry about that, guys. Down where the river bends, with God's help we'll meet again under the same old sycamore tree, proud of each other in the land of the free. It's hard to keep the tears out of my eyes, for it might be our last goodbye. Your country calls you to defend this great land, so do your part, just like a man. Down where the river bends, with God's help we'll meet again under the same old sycamore tree, proud of each other and the land of the free. I'll go down to the ocean blue and get just as close as I can to you. Though the ocean wide may keep us apart, it won't keep you dear from out of my heart. Down where the river bends, with God's help we'll meet again under the same old sycamore tree, proud of each other, and the land of the free. If the worst should happen, if the poppy should wave over your farm, lonely and distant grave, for the rest of my life I'll spend in great prayer. I'll meet you in heaven, there'll be no wars there. Down where the river bends, with God's help we'll meet again, under the same old sycamore tree, proud of each other and the land of the free. Proud of each other and the land of the free. All right, this next one is a pretty sincere song. Hope you guys like it. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the leaves are slowly turning, and the wild mountainside rolls around the woven heather. Will you go? I see go, and we'll all go together to pick wild mountainside all around the woven heather. Will you go? I see go. I will build my love a tower near yon cool crystal fountain, and on its I shall plant all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go? I see go, and we'll all go together to pick wild mountainside all around the woven heather. Will you go? I see go. If my true love she did leave me, I would surely find another to pick wild mountainside all around the woven heather. Will you go? I see go, and we'll all go together to pick wild mountainside all around will you go? I see.
Alright, with that, I'm going to encourage you to tune into big news stations. If the plastic is a live streamer on YouTube. I'm going to be down here with my shaky hand because I've lived here 30 years and I've walked this street so many times. And at this point, I'm checking out, feeling it. Tune into one of the big guys. Gotcha. Thanks everybody for joining me. I can't believe I've lived here 30 years.
All right, thank you, Alex. At this, can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Testing. All right, there we go. Thank you, Alex. At this time, I'd like to introduce first and foremost Boulder resident, therapist for many, many years, author, and giving her remarks will be Michelle Wiener Davis tonight. She will be, after that, passing the mic on to the Boulder City Council. So I'd like to invite Michelle up to the stage. Thank you.
Wow. I am so very honored to have been asked to say a few words before we turn the mic over to those of you who wish to express their thoughts about the evening drawing all of us together tonight. I feel humble accepting this offer to talk to you this evening because my family was spared the pain of losing a loved one. Still, I hope to say something in the next few minutes that you might find helpful in easing your pain. For me, the last few days have been a blur. Sleep has evaded me. My heart has been breaking. I can think of nothing other than the horrific event that has taken place in our own backyard and the 10 lives that have been lost. I think about the unimaginable pain of their families. I grieve over the loss of the feeling of safety in our community. The sadness in town, on the hiking trails, on the streets, in our neighborhoods, has been palpable. My family and I moved to Boulder in 2004, and at once I knew that this was the place that I would spend the rest of my life. Besides the mountains, surrounding beauty, and unparalleled lifestyle that have lured so many of us here, I quickly discovered that Boulder has the absolutely best human beings in the entire world. People who are caring, thoughtful, smart, and compassionate. Sorry. And that's you. And because that's you, I know that you're here tonight because your heart is hurting. I've been a therapist for over 40 years. I've had the privilege of being part of people's most difficult journeys in life. I've seen emotional pain that has taken my breath away. I've witnessed tears that have seemed to have no end. I've walked the path with people who have had debilitating grief, depression, and anxiety. And in the process, I've learned more than I ever knew was possible about pain, grief, and healing. First, I've learned that after a traumatic event, everyone grieves differently. Some people need to share their feelings, others go inward. Some need the company of friends and family, while others withdraw. Some people feel paralyzed with pain, while others busy themselves to lessen the intensity of their feelings. Some people ruminate about what happened, while others cope by compartmentalizing. Some people accept that it might take a long time to heal, while others have more of a pull yourself up by the bootstraps philosophy. I'm missing a page here. Frozen fingers don't work very well. There are two things that I want to tell you about the feelings you're experiencing. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking, no matter how uncomfortable, it's completely natural. Don't judge yourself. Be compassionate. Be patient with yourself. Additionally, be just as compassionate with the people in your lives who might also be struggling. Allow them to work through this difficult time in their own ways. Don't judge. But I've learned an even more important lesson about the aftermath of traumatic experiences. Although you might fear that you will be scarred for life, I've learned that there are absolutely no limits to the human spirit and people's ability to rise above adversity. I've been awestruck and humbled by the resilience I've observed in the men, women, and children I've encountered over the years. So while it's indisputable that it will take time for us to heal as a community, know too that you have endless resources within to draw upon. Plus, we have each other. Research has taught us about the healing nature of community, connection, and huddling together. Huddling together has become difficult, if not impossible, due to COVID, which is why it's important for us to be here tonight, masks and all, and to find safe ways to stay connected after the initial shock waves wane. We need to help each other. In the words of the renowned philosopher, Mr. Fred Rogers, quote, "When I was a boy and I would see scary things in the news, my mother would say to me, 'Look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping.'" So, let's be each other's helpers. Let's help each other channel the emotions and energy we feel to find ways to create meaning. Whether you decide to become more politically active or resolve to be a primary emotional support for a distraught friend, or volunteer your services to someone who might need them, or simply to be willing to express your feelings at tonight's gathering. Doing something meaningful mitigates the sense of helplessness so many of us are feeling right now. And it is with great love that I turn the mic over to anyone who wishes to speak, starting with Chris. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michelle. And thank you all for being here tonight. I'm Chris Meschuk. I'm the interim city manager for the city of Boulder. On behalf of the city of Boulder and the Boulder City Council, who's in a special meeting right now to honor the victims in our community, I have some words to share. My heart and the hearts of many in our community are broken today. And I know many of you here are feeling pain and sorrow, and that's part of why we've gathered here together today. My thoughts are with the victims, their families, and our community. It pains me to share that one of the victims was one of our own City of Boulder family members. Officer Eric Talley was one of the first to respond to King Soopers on Monday and tragically was killed in the line of duty. He made the ultimate sacrifice for our community. I was really touched by the number of people that turned out today to show support for Officer Talley and his family during the processional from Boulder to Aurora. I want to extend my gratitude to the Boulder Police Department and our first responders for their heroism on Monday to protect our community and to put themselves in danger. It was truly an inspiration to us all. And our community comes together in the face of this tragedy. Memorials and vigils and spontaneous gatherings, just like this one, are popping up all over our community. The flowers, the artwork, the messages of support, all around the Boulder community are what are going to bring us together as we begin the grieving and healing process. If you need help, the Family and Victims Assistance Center is here for you. It's located at Boulder at Via Mobility on 63rd Street. The phrase Boulder Strong has started to pop up all over town. And I think it's fitting. Boulder is a community of incredible and dedicated community members. We're kind, we're caring, and we're resilient, and we're certainly strong. Like Elise, I had the opportunity to help organize a vigil after Columbine in 1999. And I was recalling as I was walking over here some of the words I shared. And I remember part of that was to make sure we take care of each other, to be kind, to be compassionate. And I can feel that here today and hear that already in those that have spoken. And it's as we come together that we're going to be stronger. So on behalf of the City of Boulder and the Boulder City Council, let's heal together. Thank you all for being here and for the honor to speak on behalf of the City Council. And with that, I'll welcome the next person to the microphone. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to open up the stage to the community, and anyone that would like to speak or share is more than welcome to. Would anyone like to start us off? I'm sure you've all heard me speak enough this evening. If not, I will continue. Oh, perfect. We have one. One by one, I mean a human being, not an object. And let me introduce them.
Hello. My name is Marcus Bright. I'm a community member. I'm an organizer of Boulder Valley Mutual Aid. And I would like to first just recognize the pain of the community. Many of us of this community have been reeling within the last week from various acts of gun violence. Last Saturday, I was at another vigil. I was in Denver, many friends, family members, relatives, and community members. And the first thing that I'm struck by when we have events of violence, when we have these major impacts on our communities, is the direct action that I see within my communities, that I see for support of those who are harmed, for those who feel that the world is crumbling around them. So as an organizer for Boulder Valley Mutual Aid, we extend our hearts, our efforts, our space to everybody and anyone who is feeling the tragedy of this event. And it's a lot. It's a lot to see this happen every single time. It's a lot to be at another vigil. It's a lot to have to be there for the dead, for the grieving, for those feeling lost. But we protect us, we make us feel safe. We console each other, we heal each other, we get each other groceries, we sit with each other, and we hold that energy, because in the end, there is nothing but a community to hold us together, and it takes a village to heal. Thank you. Boulder Valley Mutual Aid will be providing any support you need. If you are feeling lost, if you are feeling that you need to do something, if you are feeling anything at all, we are here to help, we are here to protect, and we are here to serve our communities as best as we can. Thank you.
Don't be shy now, everyone. It's okay. Just actually, I shouldn't have said that, because I really do hope that everyone here can feel what they're feeling without expectation and without judgment. To echo what Michelle said this evening. Okay. And on that note, may I welcome our next speaker to the stage.
Sure.
I'm kind of afraid to come up here and speak to you all, but my name is Siobhan. I'm the publisher of Yellow Scene, and I moved back to Colorado in 1990. I've worked in this community for 30 years in media, local media, and I've walked these streets so many times, shopped the King Soopers, and anybody who knows me or reads Yellow Scene knows that I have no shortage of speaking my mind. It is a little bit more difficult in front of you all. But I've given a lot of thought, to our circumstances and listened to us all debate what the answers are. And it does not seem that it's an either-or answer. In America, we have a tendency to value human life on net worth. And if you don't have net worth, you're not worth anything. And, depression is up, suicide is up, addiction is up, and mass shooting is up. And it's time we really examine what our values, and we see this community and people do come together. And as a whole, I don't think Americans as a whole, but as a culture, we have to face this aspect of our social construct, of what we value. And I don't know that we can just focus on gun control or gun regulation as one option. I don't think that's the only answer. I don't think it's just mental health, although there are not enough beds for people who need help. There are no beds. We also have to look at wealth disparity and a living wage in this country. Those are things that help agitate and create violence. So I don't know that I have all the answers at all, but You know, as I think about and I listen to us all debate what we need to do, we need to make America equitable and a healthy place that people can go get a bed if they're struggling or can get mental health care. We don't have people with AK-15s, and that people can make a living wage. So I really appreciate mutual aid being out here. I'm a big supporter of mutual aid. They do a lot for the community, and I appreciate y'all letting me spout off. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Jenny, and I think music is a great healer. So if anyone would please join me in a Bob Dylan song of Blowing in the Wind. If you could all look it up on your phones, Google it, because I don't want to sing alone. I'll give you a second. Okay. Anyone that's been in Boulder long enough will know the song. Or if you've been to Hippie Bluegrass Church, you'll know the song. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? How many times must the cannonball fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years must a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? How many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? How many times can a man turn his head, pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
Hi there. My name is Taylor Bledsoe, and I am a Boulder native. Went to Fairview High School and CU Boulder, and I used to walk to that King Soopers every off period I had at Fairview, which I'm sure there's plenty of people here who feel that pain. And I'm just so sorry that this has happened to a beautiful city. And I'd like to sing Amazing Grace, if we can all sing together. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. disappear. The hour I first believed. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to everyone who has spoken, performed, helped tonight. Thank you all for coming. As we draw this evening to a close, excuse, God, no, I'm so tongue-tied, and thank you for putting up with that as well this evening. I'd like to extend my deepest thanks and gratitude to the community and all those who helped to make tonight possible, and offer my special thanks to Bella, Tom, Jonathan, Anna, Michelle, Matthew, Laura, and Drew for all your help and support. Tonight really would not have been possible without any of you, or all of you. I'd also like to thank BBC Live for live streaming this event, the Salvation Army for supplying warm beverages and snacks, the Boulder City Council for supplying PPE, and once again to all our performers this evening. And I hope you all have a better evening. Thank you.
Okay.
You did good.
What's that?
You did good, right?
Okay, thanks.
Or worry about it. You did good.
I don't like public. I don't like being in public speaking.
I know.
I don't mind public publishing.
It's so much easier to write, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll put it on paper. I'll put it on social media.
I know, because you have time to think about what it's saying.
Right. Tell me what you said your name was again.
Carol Funk.
I know you. Yes.
Yeah. I know. So anyway, it was really nice to meet you.
You too. I know all the people I know online. I feel like I'm just, we do become friends. And
I know, and we do, and become family too. I mean,
Yep.
that's how it goes. So, yeah, I felt like.
Where are you streaming live to?
Facebook right now, and I don't have enough subscribers for YouTube yet. Although I guess I could try.
If you make it
stream
public,
it,
I'll share to mine.
Yeah. Oh,
I try to support local.
it's public. So
Yeah.
Carol Funk, it's public, and then I'll upload it to YouTube.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, subscribe to me.
I will, totally. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook. I know you already do on Facebook.
On Facebook, but yeah, I'll find you on Twitter. So
I just got active on that about 2 months ago.
And I've only been about six months or so.
I probably count 12 years, but I haven't got that in
It's so funny. It's so funny. But I'm going to drive back. I actually live in Castle Rock.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I'm down in Denver. I was born in Denver. And I grew up around the Denver metro area. And, I felt like I have to be in Denver, So yeah, I felt help,
I go down there a lot to cover, protests and other criminal justice reform, and a lot because that's where all the groups are. That I've actually started trying to get really involved in Erie, where I live, and more in Boulder.
In your own community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to change in Erie where I live. Driving to Denver, and I still go down there.
It's about 35 miles one way,
And it's 25 minutes to Denver for me. I think faster to Erie. Yeah, right. But Boulder, I think, is further away.
Castle Rock probably.
Oh, Castle Rock's forever down there.
It is.
We're down there.
I am. So, anyways, nice meeting you. And
You
I'm glad.
too are very nice to meet in person.
Yes, very nice in person.
I gotta get me a better unit. I left my stick at
No,
home.
this is broken. I fell on it. Anyway. What's your thing? I'm just gonna walk. Oh, that was lovely. Nice. Yes. I need to go home. Drive all the way back to Castle Rock, right? So. Remember, we must love and support one another, and we have nothing to lose but our chains. Love you guys. I'm gonna go home and think about making food for the soup tomorrow for the traumatic displacement endeavor. I don't know if various credit cards back in, or her bank cards back. I'm sure she has. Maybe, but probably not. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you again soon. Take care.